Welcome to guided meditation on the third chakra with Rachel Smith-Bahadir. That's me. I'm with Balancing Life Yoga and Wellness, and I'm doing 7 classes on balancing your chakras. It's just 7 short classes, 30 minutes long, where we're going to talk about the chakras really briefly, and then we'll do a guided meditation followed by some affirmations. And it's just 30 minutes, not very long. I could do a whole week-long retreat on the chakras and teaching you about them, which hopefully eventually we'll all get back to normal and I'll be able to do, and maybe some of you can join me. But today we're focusing on the third chakra. So this is the mandala for the third chakra. And the third chakra is associated with the sun. So you see this color here, this yellow color, it's the glowing yellow, orange color. That's the color associated with the third chakra. So when you're doing your meditation today, you can maybe focus on that color, that bright orange, yellow color. Well, it's more about yellow than orange. Yesterday's chakra was yellow. So was orange, today's yellow. So focusing on that sun color, focusing on the sun, allowing any of those thoughts that enter your mind today when you're doing your meditation to burn up in the sun so that you can clear your mind completely. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the third chakra. So the third chakra is located at your navel, where your belly button is. So that's where the third chakra is. It's also sometimes referred to as the solar plexus. The solar plexus is our third chakra. And you can imagine the different elements that are associated with the third chakra are things associated with your stomach. So if you have digestive issues, if you have ulcers, obesity, eating issues, diabetes, all of those things are associated with the third chakra. So any stomach issues a lot of times are associated with our third chakra being maybe unbalanced. So you might wonder, like, what kind of food should I eat to help balance my third chakra? So it depends on if you have too much energy in your third chakra or not enough. So depending on what your issue is with your third chakra, it might be better for you to eat spicy foods and like eat ginger, for example, or you might be better for you to eat things like lentils and ligaments and seeds. So it just depends on what your energy is like in your third chakra. If it's over, if you have too much or not enough, or if it's balanced, or you want to keep it balanced, you should do like a little bit of both. And then the other things that are associated with the third chakra psychologically are narcissism, for example. Unfortunately, we know a lot of narcissists in our society these days, but hopefully we can all teach yoga and learn a little bit more yoga and cut down the number of narcissists in our society. But that's a big one that's associated with the third chakra. Also, just let me look at my notes here. I don't want to miss anything. Self-esteem issues are associated with your third chakra. Depression, shame, there's a lot of societies that really promote shame in their societies. So a lot of times people who grew up in those types of societies they really have a third chakra imbalance because of the shame that's always imposed on them and forced on them. So any of those issues are associated with the third chakra, and trying to balance it is one of the great things you can do to try to deal with some of those issues. Physically, the body part other than the navel that's associated with your third chakra is your sense of sight, your ability to see. And you can, of course, if you want to do yoga poses, you can do twists. So we do twists to help balance our third chakra. And there's lots of other things you can do, but I'm going to move on to our meditation. So if your backs are straight, or if they're not straight yet, I want you to make sure your backs are straight and that you're sitting comfortable. Again, if you're sitting in a chair, that's perfectly fine, because a chair is actually great for a lot of people because it supports your back really well. I just want you to make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the ground, your hips are hip distance apart, and if you want to, you can put something in between your knees to help keep them hip distance apart, like a block, maybe placing a pillow or a blanket on your lap to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. And of course, if you're sitting down, you can sit crisscross or you can sit in hero pose. You can even sit up against the wall if that's better for your back. Just make sure your back is straight. Let's roll our shoulders back and down the dome or chest. And I'm going to start with a chant. The chant associated with the third chakra is Ram, R-A-M, Ram. So we're going to do a mudra with it today. So the mudra we're going to do, it's going to make you look like your hands are flames, so that your thumbs are the flame and your fists are holding the flames out of them. We're going to place those on our thighs. Take a deep breath in, roll our shoulders back and down, and exhale out into Ram, R-A-M, and we'll do 2. Wonderful. Now I want you to start to concentrate on your breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Starting to allow the inhalations and the exhalations to last the same length. Making sure your breath is a nice cleansing breath, but making sure that it doesn't feel labored. Making sure that it's not making you lightheaded. Just a nice cleansing breath. Keeping your inhalations and your exhalations the same. So if you're inhaling for 3 counts, make sure you're exhaling for 3 counts. If you're inhaling for 4 counts, make sure you're exhaling for 4 counts. And once you've found that nice cleansing breath, I want you to remember it. Remember the counts. And know that anytime during your meditation today, that you can return to that breath. Also remembering anytime in your meditation today, that you can visualize that color, that yellow sun color. And if any thoughts start to enter your mind, imagine them being burned up in the sun, disintegrating in the sun, as your mind is kept clear. So we're going to spend the next 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes trying to totally clear your minds, coming into a totally clear mind without a guided meditation. Just concentrate on your breath, allowing your inhalations and your exhalations to last the same length. Keeping your mind completely clear, picturing the sun, allowing any of your thoughts to evaporate into the sun. Start with our questions. And if any of the questions you feel don't apply to you, just try to return to this meditation, keeping your mind clear, your eyes closed, concentrating on that sun, allowing it to evaporate any of your thoughts. Am I ruled by doubt and fear? Am I ruled by doubt and fear? Can I transform this into positive energy? Can I transform this into positive energy? Am I ruled by doubt and fear? Can I transform this into positive energy? Am I the kind of person who has trouble making decisions? Am I the kind of person who has trouble making decisions? How might I find the energy to make decisions easily? How might I find the energy to make decisions more easily? Am I the kind of person who has trouble making decisions? How can I find the energy to make decisions more easily? How can I find the energy to make decisions more easily? Am I the kind of person who needs to be right in every decision? Am I the kind of person who needs to be right in every decision? Am I the kind of person who needs to be right in every decision? If so, why? If so, why? needy? Do I always need to be the center of attention? Am I emotionally needy? Do I always have to be the center of attention? Am I emotionally needy? Do I always have to be the center of attention? Do I lack willpower? Do I compensate by being a control freak? Do I lack willpower? Do I compensate by being a control freak? Do I lack willpower? Do I compensate by being a control freak? Do I lack willpower? Do I compensate by being a control freak? Do I allow other people's opinions to control my life? Do I allow other people's opinions to control my life? Do I allow other people's opinions to control my life? If so, how can I stop this without becoming overly aggressive? If so, how can I stop this without becoming overly aggressive? Do I allow other people's opinions to control my life? If so, how can I stop this without becoming overly aggressive? was the last of the questions. So if any part of your body has started to become numb because of the way you're sitting, please feel free to rearrange yourself before we start with the affirmations. If you want to take your phone to your bed or lay down on the mat, this would be a good time to do that. And then at the end of the affirmations, I'm just going to leave you and allow you to maybe do your own little maybe shavasana, a little relaxation. So make sure that as you rearrange yourself that you reconnect with your breath, that your back is straight, maybe rolling your shoulders back and down to dome your chest, turning your palms face up towards the ceiling. Making sure to relax your body, relax your jaw, relax your hips, not holding any tension in your palms or your hands. And next time you do this meditation, if you want to add some aromatherapy, that would be great for the third chakra balancing, or citrus oils, cinnamon, rosemary, as well as peppermints. So any of those oils are great for balance, or scents are great for balancing this third chakra. So now hopefully all of you have had a chance to rearrange yourselves, get comfortable. We'll start with our affirmations. I offer up my negative qualities to the fire of transformation. I offer up my negative qualities to the fires of transformation. Saying it silently in your head or out loud. I offer up my negative qualities to the fire of transformation. I offer up my negative qualities to the fire of transformation. I offer up my negative qualities to the fire of transformation. My enthusiasm for life empowers me. My enthusiasm for life empowers me. My enthusiasm for life empowers me. My enthusiasm for life empowers me to achieve great things. My enthusiasm for life empowers me to achieve great things. My enthusiasm for life empowers me to do and achieve great things. I claim my own power and I take responsibility for every part of my life. I claim my own power and I take responsibility for every part of my own life. I claim responsibility and I take responsibility for every part of my own life. I take responsibility for every part of my own life. My relationships are filled with courage, openness, and confidence. Courage, openness, and confidence. My relationships are filled with courage, openness, and confidence. My relationships are filled with encouragement, openness, and confidence. My relationships are filled with courage, openness, and confidence. My relationships are filled with courage, with openness, and with confidence. relationships are filled with encouragement, openness,